Good day. I haven't shaved yet. This is in protest. This is in protest of the Philippines' handling of the Miss Universe 2017. But don't get me wrong, it was very well organized, and the Filipino people once again showed their hospitality and appreciation to anything beautiful. But the very spectacular, welcoming mode did not translate into a magnificent Miss Universe Finals night. It was frustrating. I didn't just... Can you read this? 私は鬼です。悪い子供たちは嫌い。Is it wakirai? Yes, it is. I had just been an aswang. I had just been a demon. It's called Uni. And I had to scare my kids away with this outrageous outfit depicting a horrible character out of Japanese folklore. And I had to write down here because I don't speak Japanese much. I might forget it. I don't want to experience what Steve Harvey had experienced before. So I had to be sure. So I wreaked havoc this morning. But this year's Miss Universe, which was held in the Philippines, didn't have anyone like this. Didn't have someone like Uni. There were no destabilizers. I think there was no hitch at all. There were no problems in general. It was smooth sailing. It was very expected from a country which the love for beauty pageant can never be questioned. So it was really a boom. It was really grandiose in general. The Miss Universe Finals night was something surprising in a very negative way. Unlike some Miss Universe Finals nights in recent memory, the Philippine edition was a big disappointment. You can always inject the Philippine culture, rich tradition, beautiful scenery, the distinct Filipino hospitality. You know, you can always put all those things together to be displayed on the white screen on stage. But it can never be denied that the existence of a concrete, national, distinct arts was visibly nowhere to be found. It's very disgusting. It's very frustrating. How I wish I could see a group of gentlemen clad in Barong Tagalog serenading the candidates, singing Filipino music. I miss those beautiful girls who offered flowers as each and every candidate is approaching the center stage, just like in Miss Universe 1994. So there and then you'd compare it with Russia's Miss Universe stage, Miss Universe in Thailand, Miss Universe in Vietnam, and so on and so forth. You know, that is something that is missing. And if it's really funded with a multi-million budget in dollars, they should have allotted at least a portion of it to the Miss Universe Finals stage. A little Baikuba here and some vegan aura there and a little Fiestan scenery in here. You know, that would make it better. That would make it great. So this Miss Universe 2017, which was well organized and delivered its promises to give everything, failed at the very last day of this grand event. So I hope we can have another chance to hold it and showcase the Philippines to the whole world, you know, to the fullest. The finals night is undeniably the most important part of it. So I am speaking as a Filipino, and in general, I just wanted to feel the Philippines as I watch Miss Universe. As everybody knew by now, my top pick won the Miss Universe title, Miss France. So I got 8 out of 12. When I published the video of my prediction, didn't know yet that there was another candidate to be added. I was surprised with I was just surprised with Venezuela's exclusion to the top 12. I lightly bashed her gown execution, which I thought could have affected her chance of getting a spot in the first cut. Because you are competing with that gown and you must wear that from the beginning to the end. The audience and the judges must see that during the entire gown execution of yours. I think it's a no-no for me. I might be wrong, but I think carry it all the way. So you carried your gown at first, and then at the last minute, you're just carrying half of it. You know, I love Venezuela, but I really didn't like that idea. I think her overall performance is spectacular. Miss Colombia was a little bit not in a fighting mood during the final three segment. Her answer was well received by everyone, I think, but there was a little lack of energy. I loved her more during that moment when she was teary-eyed as she walks the stage for the last time for the final look. I was carried away. I was teary-eyed as well. It was the in thing at that moment because the backstage host, Ashley, was a curvy one as well. So I thought she might make it, but I wasn't not really that sure because I just didn't like her perhaps. I concentrated very much with Nicaragua, Argentina, and Costa Rica. I thought Costa Rica would break this legitimate negative effect of being in a number next to a powerful candidate like Colombia. Being near Philippines like Panama and Peru didn't have any negative effect at all. They made it to the top 13. You know, sometimes being exposed to this pageants for almost 30 years in my province in the Philippines, I believe in this number effect. So if you are an average candidate and you are in a position like you are in between two heavy favorites, then the chance is very slim. But it doesn't always happen, as this Panama, Peru, Philippines case. Another shocker, perhaps, is Brazil not being included in the top 9 because she's sexy. She's got a great body and she has a huge fan base in the venue, so I was really surprised. My friend Tony Diaz has predicted that Miss Haiti might win the crown, and it made me research about her, 2 days before the pageant. And after viewing her candidate interview, I was still not impressed. During the finals night, still, I was not impressed. She looked strong. She's a little bit sharp to me. She looked more like a Desperate Housewives contestant. And if I was watching it live, I couldn't watch it live because I was in the hospital. I had stones in my gallbladder. So that moment when all of you were watching Miss Universe and counting the stones in her head, my doctor was counting the stones in my gallbladder. So it was quite unfortunate that I wasn't able to see it live or even through live streaming. But all's well that ends well. Miss France, my favorite one, and I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of her. She deserves it more than anybody else. She was stunning. During the preliminary competition, in her gown, the only thing missing was a crown. I was happy to see Thailand in the finals, Indonesia, and I wanted her so much to be the Miss Universe. I wanted Thailand too to be the Miss Universe because I had been in Thailand for 6 years. I was a teacher there before I came to Japan, and I dearly love Thai people. Miss Philippines delivered what was expected of her by moi. I had been reiterating my stance on this speak in Filipino, and yet she didn't do it. She could have been an icon in the Philippines by now. Because you're gonna let the whole universe listen to your beautiful language. It will be the very first time, and she will definitely be an icon in the Philippines. The moment she wins, every Filipino will be teary-eyed. I may cry. I think this is the right time. It's not about Maxine. Even if Maxine speaks English fluently, I would still suggest that our candidate speaks Filipino. There's no other time. The need to speak in Filipino is now. Even if her answer was still incorrect in Filipino, that would have been much, much better in any angle. But I still love Maxine. I think she's the prettiest girl during that night. I love chocolates. Pardon me. The triangle on the stage again. Miss Universe 2017 is just... Miss Universe 2017 is just a second-rate, trying hard copycat of Miss Universe 2015. Again, pardon me for speaking my heart out, but all I could give is thumbs down for that Miss Universe 2017 staging. 3 candidates coming out on the stage, lessens. It lessens the excitement, and I didn't like it. And that one who thought of that idea should not be given any opportunity to work with Miss Universe again. It's bullshit. It didn't help in any way. So in general, Miss Universe 2016, from day one to preliminary, was extraordinary. It was greatly executed. It was an outstanding hosting of such huge event. But the Miss Universe Finals is an exemption. It was very frustrating, and I didn't like it. Thank you very much for always watching. This is your friend Robato saying arigato gozaimasu. See you again next year for the Miss Universe 2017, which was only between you and me. But somebody told me it might be again in the Philippines. I'm excited.